Hey guys, this is Food Free Ride, and today we want to do a range test on the brand new Mantis 8 electric scooter. You see it right there. Haven't ridden it much, and we want to know how far it goes on a single charge. Now, this is a two-part video. The first part I actually already filmed yesterday, and you'll see that first. And then we're completing the range test today because it was pretty rainy yesterday and didn't want to continue, but I have not charged it so far. So first, a little introduction into the scooter. It's the Mantis 8-inch. And you see how cool it looks. It has wider tires. They are tubeless, air-filled in the front as well. Other than that, it looks like a regular Mantis, but it is also a tiny bit shorter. So this one is the 8-inch base version. It only has one rear motor of 800 watts and goes roughly 25-30 miles an hour. We still haven't really figured that out. It has the nice dual swing arm suspension in front and in rear. You can see that right there. It feels a little harder overall than the original Mantis suspension, but it feels very, very nice. 17.5 ampere hour, 48 volt battery. And you can see here it's a basic display, standard brakes, standard calipers, and a few nice features. We turn it on right here. There you go. And you can see the lighting is as cool as it used to be right there with the LEDs on the side. And then also it has an indicator, which is really, really nice. So left side indicator, got to manually turn it off, and then the right side indicator. Now, one thing we don't really love is you can't really see which one is pressed, so you kind of have to remember to turn it back off, otherwise it will blink the entire time. And then Carbo actually shares this unit with the dual motor version, so there is a dual button right here, but on this scooter, since it only has a single motor, it has no use. Alright, this is just a quick introduction, I guess, so we can get started, and I would say let's get on it. First, we're going to roll the video from yesterday. We did 6.1 miles in roughly 20 minutes. Alright guys, maybe crazy, but I'm taking the scooter home, and it's kind of rainy, but let's see if that plays out. Alright, and we're taking the brand new Mantis 8-inch single motor version. Fully charged. Oh yeah, first, always awesome, lights on, nice one. Let's do it. Check this out, got my fluid gloves, not toast. Here we go, it's very nice. It's a little dark, but I think I'm gonna be able to make it home dry. In Miami, you never know. Alright, party going on. So yeah, it's drizzling, which I guess is a good thing because you guys are going to see how this thing rides in the rain, which usually is not recommended, so we got to be careful. While we're waiting, maybe just a few words on riding in the city like this. The number one thing, well, not two things you want to watch out for is other traffic participants. You probably see me like looking around all the time. I try to, you know, stay in my lane. If you move right, left, center, you know, you gotta check. And then also always anticipate that people, you know, don't indicate. They may just move over. They may not see you. They don't expect you to be as fast as you are on one of these scooters. So always good to watch out for. And the second one is potholes. You never want to hit one. first longer ride on the Mantis 8 electric scooter with single rear motor. I think it performs not too shabby. Look at the battery, 1 bar gone, but you guys know that doesn't mean anything. So let's check the voltage. 49.3. So I would say that's roughly 60%. So here we go with the second part. Let's check it out. So this was another 2.1 miles. That brings us to 8.2, and you see the voltage. You may not be able to see it, but it's 47.8. That means battery right now is just under half full, and we did 8 miles. Now towards the end, let's see how that plays out, but let's continue for now. Well, with the rain, I think we're going to wait here for a little while and wait until it passes. We're going to need to look for cover, and I know where. Much better. And here, we're going to just wait for a little while to run it down later. Today, until now, we did 10.8 miles, and if you look here, it says 47.2 volts. So that is, you know, 40-ish% or so. Let's see how it plays out. Alright, well, we're back here, 1.8 more miles. You see 46.3 right there. Now, since we're always looking at the voltage, maybe a few words on that. So the battery bars are not the most accurate. They basically translate the battery voltage into some rough cut capacity, but if you look at the actual chart, and we're going to put it into the video, it goes like this, right? So you're going to lose the first 1 to 2 voltage points relatively quickly, and then, you know, the curve flattens out and you're going to slowly consume charge over time until then you get close to empty and it's going to start dropping off relatively quickly. Alright, another round, 45.9. Alright, let's do another round. Alright, well, round number 3. We're close to 16 miles now, 45 volts. What's nice, although we are, you know, in the bottom 30% of the battery, I can still go 26, 27 miles an hour. So, pretty cool. Alright, well, that was round number 4, 45 volt, looks good. I say we do one more round. Alright, well, that was round number 5. I think actually we can do one more. Alright, now 43 volts. Pretty cool. I think it's gonna die soon. Let's go.
And I move to the beat like a free ride. Yeah, and I scoot through the week like scoot.
Yeah, but I'm dipping under 40, and that means, you know, it's gonna be over soon. Speed's now down to 20 miles an hour.
Like a free rider.
38. What I heard from Cabo actually is that they're using new types of controllers, and the new controllers will actually slow you down so you don't shut down the controller. 37.9, and it doesn't let me go faster anymore. So I think this is a really cool feature, because on the older controllers you basically, you know, if you didn't pay attention, the scooter shuts down on you. Yep, 37. Oh, and the Aero 6 started flashing already, which means battery empty. So we actually timed this just perfectly. So I would say 23 miles is, you know, realistic range, riding the way I have. Mostly, you know, 175, 180 pounds. Mostly full speed, but obviously some brakes here and there. So, you know, with the range it's always an issue. If you were a little lighter and if you ride it at like 18 miles an hour constant, I'm sure you can get 30, 35 miles. But who does that? If you are 230, 240 pounds and you like to accelerate a lot and so on, I can tell you you're going to get less. You're probably looking at, you know, 12 to 15 at the same riding style that I did. And yeah. So it always depends, you know, very much on your personal riding style and your weight especially. So you see guys, it's blinking. This says 19 miles, but we did more because yesterday the display wasn't set up correctly. So we're going to check that all on the GPS afterwards. And then here, 38.7 is the voltage, battery's blinking. So, you know, I hope this was helpful, and you know, can't wait to launch the Mantis 8 very, very soon. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Remember to always keep it fluid.
Like a free rider.